31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
I think, well, I was going to say, a few weeks ago you were asking when we can say it was dangerously hot or
scorcher,
oppressively.
right?
Yes,
yeah.
We are now entering that phase.
Okay, that's good to know because I know I felt it. And as a newbie here, my first summer, I know I've been miserable being out in it. So
yeah, and it's only early July, so we've got the rest of this month. We've got August to get through. Sometimes this lasts even into the month of September. So get ready, it's here, and it's not going to get better anytime soon, with some minor exceptions. We do want to continue to stress, though, the potential for dangerous heat conditions. Heat advisories remain in effect across all of the area through Friday. We are expecting in many cases that maximum heat index, or what it feels like when you factor in the humidity, to get as high as 105 to maybe up to 109 in a few instances over the next couple of days. So that includes your 4th of July. Plans tomorrow. The good news is it's a holiday. A lot of you will just be taking it easy, but if you are doing any sort of strenuous activity outdoors, might want to limit that, especially during the heat of the afternoon. This is our hour-by-hour heat index tomorrow. By 10 o'clock, it's already feeling like triple digits. The numbers for Huntsville go as high as 105 to 106 tomorrow. And again, there could be some areas that see that heat index rise a little bit more than that. If you're looking for some relief, there's a little bit coming next week. Temperature outlook, middle of next week. Middle of the country, where they are baking today with temperatures around that 100-degree mark, they'll see some substantial relief. And some of that's going to nudge its way into parts of North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. So we do expect at least a couple days next week where temperatures may go slightly below average for this time of year, but we're still going to be warm. It's still going to be humid. That's as good as we can get it to go at this point in time. But for those of you not happy with what we have today, what we'll have tomorrow, middle of next week not looking quite as stiflingly hot and humid. We're also going to be watching for rain activity. Next week does bring an increased chance for that. That's the main reason why our temperatures will be held back just slightly. Right now, Way 31 Triple Doppler, not much out there until you head southwest to Haleyville. Again, we showed you earlier near Hamilton, Alabama, looking at just an isolated shower there. And that's all future radar is picking up on here for the next hour or so. Anything that does manage to pop up goes away as the sun sets this evening and the atmosphere slowly starts to cool back. We'll wake up tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. with some patches of clouds around, but a dry start on your 4th of July. Here's the noon hour tomorrow. Just to the south of us, some isolated showers and thunder showers will start to pop up. And we do expect at least a handful of these developing tomorrow afternoon. So it's not going to be 100% dry across the area. But at the same time, a lot of you will make it through the holiday on a dry note. Now, notice these small showers, if you get caught underneath one, yes, you're going to get a downpour. The good news is it will come and go fairly quickly and not linger for long periods of time. So outdoor activities, you might have to move them in briefly, but then you should be able to get right back out there without having to wait too long. Here's the good news. By 9 o'clock in the evening, firework time, and it does look like any shower activity will be on the way out at that point. We head into your Friday, and rain chance is slightly better. We may have a little bit of wet weather tracking through during the morning hours and at least through some of the afternoon, but even your Friday at this point, not looking like a rainout. Here's the latest on Hurricane Beryl working its way through the Caribbean, the eye of the storm brushing by that southern coast of the island of Jamaica, 140-mile-per-hour winds. It is expected to slowly weaken, but still maintain itself as a hurricane as it approaches the Yucatan at the end of the week. And then it does get into the Gulf of Mexico, weakens to a tropical storm, but may become a hurricane again just before landfall, which is going to be pretty close to the Texas-Mexico border towards the end of the weekend. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Does not look like any impacts here locally, but definitely could be bringing a lot of rain to parts of South Texas before it is all said and done. For us tonight, we'll look for partly cloudy skies, warm and muggy conditions down into the upper 70s tomorrow. Some isolated rain for your 4th of July, but again, it will not be a washout. Just count on the heat and the humidity with temperatures back in the mid-90s for highs. Rain chance on Friday is up to 50%. We have dropped the chances back slightly over the weekend. May still have some isolated wet weather, but Saturday, Sunday right now will be dry for a lot of us. Still hot, low to mid-90s for highs. That's how we start off next week. But you look midweek, we are just below our average high temperatures with those higher rain chances coming in throughout a good chunk of next week.